he's always on the road. I'm in California doing the terror shit. So I was like, yeah, man, we're definitely coming through. Even though, as you get older, especially when you're in the industry and you perform, shows aren't really the place you want to be. So I was just like, look, man, as long as I'm backstage kicking it with y'all and I'm not cramped up in the crowd, you know what I mean? Because it gets too rah-rah, I'm swinging nowadays.
Yeah, we don't got time for that.
Yeah, no, with the rah-rah and the blah-blah,
Bad combination.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
So we start putting a plan into place, I suppose, right? You're like, I'll roll with you.
Yeah.
And then Sicko was like, I'm in no matter what, and Pablo was iffy about it. You had something to do the next day.
I had to work all weekend. Yeah.
All right, yeah. So you were iffy till the last minute. So I'm like, all right, Sicko. It was Sicko's wifey's birthday.
Yeah.
And so we were making a...
Yeah, usually, we all pile into Pablo's car, but with him being on the fence, I was like, fuck it. Either way, I'm going with wifey.
So I was recording, and I'm like, Sicko, by the time I'm at the studio, let's figure out a plan. And you're like, let's mention that we got hip to the fact that the show started early.
Oh, that's right.
Because
the show started at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Because at 11 o'clock or something, there was a fucking goth
dance night.
So
which I ain't mad at. We almost stayed there.
Close to stay.
We were like, yo, we're going to go to our local watering hole. Or
we're going to rock out the Sisters of Mercy and smoke cloves.
I'm not opposed to either.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Here was my gimmick. I'm like, look, if we talk to because the people there know me, right? I'm like, if they set us up with a table,
right?
I'll listen to Sushi and the Banshees.
See, the other thing is...
But I want Sushi and the Banshees.
The other thing is, because it was so early...
And the Banshees.
Usually the first thing we're going to do is go out to dinner, and then we'll go to the show. We couldn't fucking eat.
Sure. We had to go so early, so now...
Nobody's eating. We go, we're scrambling to get to the show, because, nobody could get moving till 6 o'clock. It had already been on for an hour.
So we basically, these dudes in World Be Free, it's my favorite record of the year, favorite record in mad years. Vogue was one of my closest friends for over a decade, and I only got to see half of his set. And we were pretty on time, too.
You
know what I mean? For being, we basically had to go from South Philly to... what is that neighborhood called?
Northern Liberties?
Is there some hipster name for it?
Northern Liberties.
It's just Spring Garden, as far as I know. Who the fuck knows?
What's that called now? Over near Shampoo?
Well, it's the Piazza is the...
It's
not that far up.
What's the stupid Poe town part of town called now?
I have no idea.
Underground Poe, remember where Underground Arts is? What's that called?
The Eraser Hood.
Eraser Hood.
But we were down by the Electric Factory, so we weren't that far up.
Every time it gets a new fucking name.
Bro, everything gets a new
name.
Name. Someone will be like, yo, blah, 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 I just moved into a spot and dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I'm like, where?
I've lived here my whole life. I've never heard of that.
I told the story episodes and episodes ago about when that Northern Liberty shit first, people started using it. Yeah. My ex-girl worked there, and she told me the address. I'm like, she was originally from Brooklyn, so I just assumed she was giving me the wrong address. I'm like, yo, if you don't speak Spanish there, you ain't getting fucking out alive. Two,
that's like American Ave up there.
Yes. This is in the late 90s, early 2000s.
That place.
We used to drink at a bar called Scores because my man Mafia's girl worked there. Everyone in there spoke Spanish and they played salsa. You know what I mean? If you couldn't speak, you know what I mean? Nobody's speaking no English.
I got took there in '97 for some shit.
In the '90s, I used to cop up there all the time.
So, at any rate, yeah. So we scoop Gavin. So it's me and Sicko and his wifey and Gavin and Pablo. Pablo's cranky, so I already wanted to slap taste out of him.
Yeah, he was cranky.
What's this, man? He doing a sideshow, man, with this
filming.
Oh, he's doing gimmicks. Yeah. So he's fucking Pablo's cranky. I'm trying to get Gavin to shoot on Pablo for being cranky. I'm in the front seat charged up because me and Sicko have no patience for traffic.
Absolutely.
I'm telling him to let me take the fucking wheel and Daddy will get his dick.
No doubt.
Yeah, we're fucking driving through Chinatown. The fucking Chinamen are cutting us off on the fucking bikes.
Yeah. Rickshaws, I think they're called.
So we fucking...
Pop. Well done, sir.
We fucking... we pull up, boom, into the parking lot. Joe Hardcore already had us taken care of, you know what I'm saying? And no pat downs, you know, so I was able to have gimmicks.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
Because none of us would have got in.
Thank
It
God.
was only up and up. It was only up.
It's always the debate anytime we go out.
Absolutely.
Every time we go to would you use the word event? Because I wouldn't use the word public place, because if it's public, we got the gimmicks on it.
Yeah.
But in a place where we might,
Where there's security.
yeah, we have to. Me and Gavin have to do that. Well,
There's certain restrictions.
yeah, something goes. You know, if you're smart enough with the $1.50, you can keep the razor under your tongue, and that's no problem. But Gavin's got some gimmicks. I got
I've had
gimmicks.
Sicko smuggle me shit in his shoe.
There you go.
Like Sicko, I got 12 gimmicks. Can you get these in? He's like, yeah, whatever. I'm
Hey,
like,
give me 5 of them.
Yeah, my
Why?
gimmick.
Because they're gonna look at him and go, "Oh, no problem." They can look at you and go, "Fuck."
Well, I'm a,
Well, you only got so much room in one shoe, so you got to distribute it.
So you're holding too.
but the gunshot, the gunshot, no fit. So,
And when we got to the fucking door, you couldn't even walk in the
couldn't
door.
walk in, like we opened the door, and as soon as you broke the plane of the door, was the first person.
And like bodies started spilling out.
And body heat. Now I'm very happy for this.
yeah, it's awesome.
It's awesome for everybody involved,
Right,
except
no
us.
doubt.
Except us.
So I